So if a person cannot perform salah either on his right or his left side, then he performs salah on his back while lying on his back. And as we said, that in the Hanafi madhab, this comes a step before lying on the sides. So a person then performs salah while lying on his back. So a person is going to lie on his back. The ulama say that he should, especially when possible, is put a pillow or something underneath his head so that his head can be elevated and his head can face the Qibla. And his head can face the Qibla. We're going to mention how to face the Qibla just now. Or if a person, let's say, is on a bed, hospital bed or bed that can incline, and he can lift it up like this to face the Qibla, that's fine. So they say when a person is performing salah, lying down, then he faces the Qibla with his feet. So his feet face in the direction of the Qibla. Most of the ulama say the soles of the feet face the Qibla. The soles of the feet face the Qibla. So therefore, a person would be lying down on his head a bit elevated, if the pillow is right here, and his feet would be facing the Qibla like that. And in the Hanafi madhab, they say because it's makruh tanzihi, specifically in the Hanafi madhab, to have your feet facing the Qibla, they say that a person does not face the Qibla with the soles of his feet. Rather, his soles are on the floor and his knees are bent upwards, but he faces the same direction. So if the Qibla is that way, a person following the Hanafi madhab, he would pray salah like this basically. The pillow behind the head, so the head is elevated towards the Qibla, and then he'd be like this. He'd perform salah like this. And the others, the legs would be flat. The legs would be flat. And thereafter, a person would perform salah as he's capable, as we said just now. So Allahu Akbar, if he's capable, then he'd recite. Then for ruku', what would he do? He'd tilt his head, his chin towards his chest. And he'd do so for ruku' and sajda, with ruku' being a bit less than his sajda. With ruku' being a bit less than his sajda. So he'd say, Subhana Rabbiyal Azim, Subhana Rabbiyal Azim, Subhana Rabbiyal Azim, Sami'a Allahu liman hamida, Rabbana wa lakal hamd, Allahu Akbar. Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la, Subhana Rabbiyal A'la. And for ruku' and sajda, the indication is with the neck and the head. With the neck and the head. So therefore, his hands can be, they won't reach his knees. They won't reach his knees, so they can be placed wherever he's comfortable putting them. The main thing is to indicate with his neck. And then he performs the salah sitting as well. He can put his hands there if he can. If he cannot, it's there. If he's just able to keep his hands there, then he keeps his hands there. If he can there, that's closer to where you put it. On your thigh here when you're sitting in normal salah, closer to your knee. Others say on your knee like this, and you put it like this, and then you recite Tahiyyatu Lillah, Salawatu Tayyibat, as you normally do. And then you finish the salah as normal. If you can do the salam, you do your salam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. If not, then you just say the salam. So that's how a person performs salah while he's lying on his back. If a person cannot perform the head movements, while he's lying on his back, then in this case, according to most of the ulama, according to the Hanbali and Shafi'i madhab, then in this case he'd perform salah with his eyes. So he'd lie back as normal, he can't move, and then he'd either, as I explained in the lecture, some ulama say close the eyes a little bit for ruku', so you close it a little bit, and then Sami Allahu liman hamida, you open it up, and then you close it more or fully for the sajda. That's how you perform salah with the eyes. And then in the Hanafi madhab, if you're not able to do head movements while performing salah on your back, then in this case salah falls. If you are able to move your neck again before 5 salah times, before one day or 5 salah has passed, then you do qadha of those 5 salah with the head movements at least, because that's the minimum. If it's more than 5 and you are not able to move the head movements, then the qadha falls as well. The Hanafi madhab has a couple more details on regaining ability to move the neck, or if you're unconscious, regaining conscious. Hanafi ulama can be consulted for the details of that mas'ala. In the Maliki madhab, you perform the salah with head movements on the back. If you cannot, then you perform the salah lying on your tummy. This stomach and this part of your body is on the floor, like as if you're in sajda. So you face the qibla with your head. As if you're in sajda, but you just flat. If you cannot do that, then you perform salah with any body part. So they mention the eyebrows, they mention the hand, and they say any other body part that you are able to indicate within salah. And if there's nothing, then they say you perform salah with intention. They say you perform salah with the intention and articulate what you can articulate. So you're gonna be lying down, and then you're gonna think, you're gonna intend that now I'm standing in qiyam, and then you can articulate your Surah Al-Fatiha in your surah and intend ruku' and say Sami Allah liman, or intend getting up from ruku' and then saying Sami Allah liman hamida. And as we said, you have to pronounce your words when you recite, at least to have this, it's to an extent audible, to hear yourself, or even a bit less than that. So it's not enough, according to most of the ulama, the Hanbali, the Shafi'i, and the strong opinion in the Hanafi madhab, to just move your tongue in your lips. You have to have some sound coming out. If there's no sound, or you're not able to, then the second opinion in the Hanafi madhab and the Maliki madhab is just moving your tongue and your lips when you articulate. That's enough for dhikr in salah, or side of salah, dua, all of that to count, to get the reward for it. If it's Quran or something, then to move your lips and your tongue. If you're not able to do that, then in that case you can intend the action and intend the words. So you do not say the Surah Al-Fatiha, for example, or the takbir, but you're going to intend in your head, this is the opening takbir. Move your hands if you're capable, but you won't be capable of doing so. Then you intend Allahu Akbar, and you intend the rest of the salah. And according to most of the ulama, except the Hanafi madhab, as long as the person is conscious, his salah does not fall. And he performs the salah in the manner we described above. So based on the above, what some people believe, calling it a finger salah, that if a person is not able to move his head and he's now just lying on his back, then he moves his finger for the salah, to indicate with his finger, then here the vast majority of the ulama do not mention stuff. Perhaps the scope for it in the Maliki madhab, based on how they phrase the body parts to be used, but for that the Maliki scholars can be consulted. But according to the other schools, they don't mention anything of a finger salah. If you cannot pray it with head movements, or then it goes to intention, or the salah falls. So there's no salah that you pray moving your finger. We ask Allah Azza wa Jal to benefit us with that which He teaches us, and we ask Allah to teach us that which benefits us. Wa sallallahu sallam wa baraka ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in, walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.